Domain acquires Insight Data Solutions. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee. We're going to have a look at a recent ASX announcement from Domain. They're acquiring Insight Data Solutions. So, on September the 16th, 2021, Domain Holdings Australia, DHG, today announces it has entered into a binding agreement to acquire Insight Data Solutions, IDS. It marks another step forward in executing on its marketplace strategy. Domain is on a journey to expand its addressable market beyond agents and consumers to financial institutions and government. The acquisition of IDS establishes Domain as a market-leading provider of land and property valuation, insights, and analytics services into the government sector, and significantly expands the size of the property data solutions pillar of Domain's marketplace strategy. Domain CEO Jason Pellegrino said, "We are pleased to welcome IDS to the Domain Group. IDS brings a rich experience in building property data platforms and delivery services to support the workflow requirements of governments, particularly in regards to land valuations." Now, how are the shares of Domain? How are they sitting? It's been 1 day since this announcement came out. Let's have a look. They're sitting at $5.21, and we can see, they've from the lows when they crashed right down, they've been climbing steadily up. Actually, I'm going to look at it over here. There you go. It went down to $2, $1.92, under $2, and they're climbing right back up. So they're higher than the peak they were, everyone. Did you get in? As an opportunity. So, federal, state and local governments will always play a central role in Australia's property ecosystem. IDS's platforms, work tools and property and analytics allow government to make more timely, accurate and nuanced decisions regarding land valuation, land use, tax policy and revenue. The importance of these services is likely to amplify as governments deal with increasing land scarcity, the challenges of housing affordability, and planning policy, increased infrastructure investment, and the transition of revenue from transfer duties to annual levies based on land valuation. Established in 2013, IDS is a market-leading property data business focused on two key customer segments, government and corporate. IDS's platform and workflow tools connect many of the key stakeholders in the property ecosystem. The Office of the Valuer General, who is responsible for statutory valuation processes, local government authorities, which levy rates based on these valuations, valuers who perform the statutory valuations, and the public, whose rates are based on these statutory valuations. In the government segment, IDS's VM Online is the leading private statutory valuation workflow platform of scale in Australia. It manages 28% of national statutory valuation volume, with leading positions in Victoria and the City of Adelaide. The vast majority of remaining valuation volumes are managed in-house by state VGs and LGAs. In the corporate sector, IDS has a bank-grade automatic valuation model product suite, and its valuation models are used by smaller lenders, fintechs, and mortgage brokers. As part of the transaction, the IDS founders, Louis Pasrolis, Mike Thanos, and Chris Spanos, will remain with the business to continue to drive the IDS strategy. Mr. Pellegrino said, "IDS is a strong standalone business with a great addition to our property data solutions pillar. Through the acquisition, we can support IDS to keep innovating and expanding into new markets and geographies." Commenting on the acquisition, the founders of IDS said, "We're excited that our business is joining an organization of Domain's caliber and capability. Domain's unique data assets and extensive industry reach will enable us to accelerate the evolution of our product offerings to the government and corporate customers. IDS and Domain are a natural fit with a shared vision to deliver leading property data and analytics to the Australian market. We look forward to working closely with the leadership team." So under the terms of the signed agreement, Domain Group will acquire 100% of the securities of Insight Data Solutions Holding. Completion is anticipated to occur in mid-2020. The consideration payable at completion is $60 million in cash. Additional contingent consideration is payable in tranches over the performance period between completion and June 2027. payment of each tranche is contingent consideration is triggered by the achievement of commercial and financial outcomes of the IDS business relating to securing and delivering services under new customer contracts. There is a minimum cash component to each tranche of contingent consideration. However, the majority of the contingent consideration may be satisfied by either cash or domain shares. The total consideration, including the completion payment for on-target performance over the performance period for IDS is $140 million. And the maximum consideration payable in the event of overperformance by IDS is $159. IDS is anticipated to deliver on-target financial year 2020 revenue of $7 million before the impact of any operating synergies. Over the next 5 years, on-target performance would see IDS executing on identifying growth opportunities to deliver greater than fourfold increases in total revenue in 26. So, what is the market sentiment? How's that responding to this? Let's have a look here. This is from SelfWealth, everyone. They've got the insights into the shares and the community there. We have a look here. We can see what are we looking at here? We'll scroll a bit down. I mean, they're making a profit. The market cap's up. What's the community ownership of it? We can see the top 1% are buying, the middle lot are down, bottom 30 are buying, down, everyone else is flat. It's 388th by ownership in the community here, 905th by weight, and 145th by market cap. Now, 54% are buying. This is in the last 90 days. 46% are selling. The main reason for selling is taking profits. Buying is diversifying into this sector, and the stock is undervalued. We can see their performance over the last 6 months is just steadily climbing up as confidence returns to the property sector. And we can see it's near their fair value, everyone, from a year low of 357 up to 561, with the mean price forecast at $5.40. And it's slightly to the buy, with community sentiment at 75% bullish and 25% bearish. So what is the takeaway from this one, everyone? Well, here's the thing. Here's the consideration. Have you invested in Domain? It seems like a sensible relationship. It seems like a sensible acquisition to Domain, leveraging their existing data, their infrastructure, their capabilities, and expanding into another sector. And they're right. There's going to be more push for land tax again and again. I suspect with the huge amount of government debt that's been racked up, it's going to happen. And this is an opportunity for them to lay the foundations so they can provide services necessary to that. What do you think? Are you a Domain shareholder? Did you buy in when it dipped? You've been holding it for a long time. Do you think this is a good acquisition? Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching, everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and enjoy the content I create here, there are a few ways you can support us. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. Sign up for SelfWealth or Stake. Use our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can buy our merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.